The shocking fall of a rising star. On September 12, 2025, news broke that Menglong, beloved Chinese actor and singer, best known for his role in Eternal Love, 3 Lives, 3 Worlds, 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms, had died after a fall from a high-rise building in Beijing. He was only 36 years old. Initial reports painted the tragedy as a tragic accident. According to official police statements, Yu had been drinking heavily at a private gathering with friends before the incident. He allegedly lost his balance and fell from a balcony. Within hours, headlines declared his death an accidental fall. But almost immediately, fans and observers noticed inconsistencies. Details were scarce. Images leaked online showed broken glass, torn window screens, and suspicious scratches around the balcony frame. The most jarring of all, within 24 hours, Yu's body was cremated, leaving no room for a second autopsy. What should have been a moment of mourning quickly spiraled into a storm of speculation, anger, and mistrust. 6 major doubts fans cannot ignore. Across Weibo, Douyin, and international fan communities, 6 recurring questions began to dominate conversations. Each detail felt like a piece of a puzzle that the official narrative refused to address. 1. The torn window screens. Multiple photos circulated online appeared to show the window screen of Yu's apartment torn in odd patterns, not consistent with a clean accidental fall. Some fans argued the jagged tear suggested external force or struggle. If he simply leaned too far and fell, why would the mesh be ripped like that? Asked one viral post. Screens tear when someone tries to hold on, or when someone pushes against them. Authorities dismissed the images as misleading and warned against spreading rumors. Yet the images had already spread far beyond control. 2. Scratches on Yu's arms and neck. Fans claimed to have spotted visible scratches and bruises in leaked morgue images. Some speculated he had struggled before the fall. Others suggested these could be from the broken window glass. But the silence of officials on this matter only deepened mistrust. Instead of clarification, Weibo deleted over 100,000 posts containing the images within days. 3. The rapid cremation. Perhaps the most alarming detail, Menglong's body was cremated within 24 hours of his death. In China, this is unusually fast for a celebrity death, especially one under investigation. Fans questioned why there was such haste. Was it to prevent further forensic investigation? Was it family pressure or official directive? The official explanation was to respect the family's wishes. But many were unconvinced, pointing to other celebrity deaths where autopsies took days or weeks. 4. Conflicting witness testimonies. Some reports claimed Yu was drinking with friends. Others insisted he had been alone in his apartment before the fall. The names of these friends were never revealed. No CCTV footage from the building was ever released. A fan commented bitterly, "Every detail feels like it's wrapped in fog. Why are witnesses anonymous? Why is there no video?" In 2025 Beijing, there are cameras everywhere. 5. The silence of his studio. Menglong's management studio released only a brief, emotionless statement mourning his death and requesting privacy. Unlike other celebrity agencies, which often release timelines, clarify rumors, or show family presence, Yu's studio vanished into silence after that first post. Some speculated the studio was under pressure. Others believed they were complicit in the cover-up. The lack of transparency added fuel to conspiracy theories. 6. The online censorship tsunami. Within days, censorship on Yu's case reached unprecedented levels. Entire fan accounts were banned for rumor spreading. Weibo reportedly deleted over 100,000 posts and blocked thousands of accounts. Even benign hashtags like #JusticeForYuMenglong were shadow banned. The more the censorship increased, the more fans believed there was something deeper being hidden. Whispers of a cover-up. As the 6 doubts circulated, whispers of a larger cover-up began to take hold. Independent bloggers suggested Menglong may have been caught in disputes with powerful figures in the entertainment industry. Some rumors hinted at financial conflicts, others at romantic entanglements with people in high positions. A particularly viral thread on Douban suggested Yu had recently been in a heated argument over contracts with his studio. He had also confided in close friends about being under immense pressure. He was allegedly seeking legal advice before his death. None of these claims were confirmed, but the censorship only made them spread further, as fans felt silenced voices carried hidden truths. From grief to fury. In the days following Yu's death, grief turned into organized outrage. Petitions. Over 29,000 fans signed an online petition demanding an independent investigation and release of CCTV footage from Yu's apartment complex. Street vigils. In Beijing and Shanghai, fans gathered with flowers and banners reading, "We want truth, not silence." Global attention. International outlets from Singapore to the Philippines picked up the story, framing it as a battle between mourning fans and state secrecy. The emotional toll was heavy. Many fans grew up watching Yu in Eternal Love and The Legend of White Snake. His image as a gentle, soft-spoken actor clashed cruelly with the violent circumstances of his death. He gave us warmth and healing through his roles. Now his own ending is cold and unexplained. One fan wrote on Weibo before their post was deleted. Censorship versus memory. Despite attempts to erase online discussion, the story of Yu Menglong refuses to vanish. Fans have turned to encrypted chat groups, international forums, and even TikTok proxies to preserve information. Some have compared his death to other mysterious celebrity tragedies in China, such as the 2016 passing of singer Qiao Renliang, which also carried whispers of foul play. The more the authorities push for silence, the louder the echo grows internationally. A legacy wrapped in questions. Yu Menglong's sudden death was already a tragedy. But the 6 major doubts, torn screens, scratches, cremation, witness confusion, studio silence, and mass censorship, have turned it into a cultural earthquake. For fans, it is no longer just about grieving an idol. It is about demanding truth, transparency, and dignity for someone who gave them art, music, and inspiration. Whether the official story stands, or whether more evidence comes to light, one thing is certain. The mystery of Yu Menglong's death will haunt the industry for years to come. And until questions are answered, the whispers of injustice will never fade. The final days, on camera. In the weeks leading up to his death, Yu Menglong seemed to radiate the same gentle warmth that had defined his career. Just days before the tragedy, he appeared in a live stream promoting a skincare brand. Dressed in a pale linen shirt, he smiled softly at the camera, speaking in his calm voice about confidence and taking care of one's health. Fans who tuned in remember the moment vividly. He looked a little tired, but still the same Yu we adored. His smile was shy, almost boyish, one fan wrote on Douyin. Another observed, there was something distant in his eyes. Like his thoughts were elsewhere. Clips of this live stream now circulate as eerie reminders of what would soon follow. Fans pore over them, analyzing his body language, looking for signs of stress or concealed sadness. Off camera, the rumors of pressure. Behind that calm image, Yu was said to be under mounting pressure from both personal and professional fronts. Industry insiders whispered about disputes between Yu and his management company. He had allegedly been negotiating to leave the agency that managed most of his acting contracts. According to some sources, he was dissatisfied with the lack of strong projects and the way his image was being handled. There were also rumors of financial disputes. Yu had invested in a side business, a cafe venture with close friends, which had run into losses. Some said he was being pressured to pay off debts that weren't entirely his. One entertainment blogger hinted. He was caught between contracts, money problems, and powerful people who didn't want him speaking out. The last weeks were not peaceful for him. The balcony night, conflicting narratives. Official reports said Yu Menglong fell accidentally after heavy drinking. But versions of that night vary wildly. Some witnesses claimed he had been at a small gathering, drinking heavily and laughing with friends. Others insisted he was alone in his apartment, working on scripts and sending texts late into the night. A few unverified posts claimed neighbors heard raised voices before the fall. The lack of CCTV footage, in a city known for constant surveillance, only deepened suspicion. Fans point out that nearly every building in Beijing has cameras in hallways and entrances. Yet not a single frame of you that night was shown. In a society where cameras catch everything from jaywalking to car scratches, why is there no video of him? Asked one frustrated Weibo user. The body, the bruises, the silence. Those who claim to have seen leaked morgue images describe scratches along Yu's arms and a faint bruise on his neck. Whether these were from broken glass, a fall, or something more sinister remains unanswered. But what rattled fans most was how quickly these images vanished. Posts were wiped clean within minutes. Entire accounts disappeared overnight. One fan group leader with 200,000 followers woke up to find their account permanently deleted after sharing doubts about the bruises. This wave of censorship was so heavy-handed that international media picked up on it. Western outlets framed it as a case where mourning turned into mutiny. The cremation controversy. The decision to cremate Yu's body within 24 hours continues to haunt his fans. Traditional Chinese funerals often involve days of mourning where family, fans, and colleagues can pay respects. Yu was denied that. The speed of cremation left no chance for independent autopsy. His mother reportedly agreed to the decision, but whispers suggest the family was pressured to comply. A fan petition asked bluntly, if there was nothing to hide, why burn him so quickly? The studio's vanishing act. Perhaps one of the strangest elements of Yu Menglong's death is the silence of his studio. In the past, management companies rallied around stars who died tragically, releasing long statements, arranging memorials, and coordinating fan vigils. In Yu's case, his studio posted a cold, short notice and then fell completely silent. No condolences from managers, no visible presence at memorial sites, no interviews. To fans, it looked less like grief and more like erasure. One Weibo user summarized it. It's as if his own company wanted him forgotten overnight. Censorship mechanics. How the silence was enforced. Through testimonies of Chinese netizens, we now understand how censorship unfolded. Keyword bans. Terms like Yu Menglong pushed or Yu Menglong murder were automatically blocked. Shadow bans. Posts using creative spellings of his name stayed visible only to the writer, unseen by others. Mass account deletions. Prominent fan clubs were wiped out, their archives gone. Weibo notes. Users received warnings such as spreading harmful rumors related to public figures. This aggressive control convinced fans even more that something was being hidden. If it were truly just an accident, why silence grieving voices? The global backlash. Far from silencing the world, the censorship only made Yu Menglong's death a global story. Filipino media covered it as part of Asia's celebrity tragedies. Korean netizens compared it to the mysterious deaths of K-pop idols under stress. International fan petitions on change.org gathered tens of thousands of signatures demanding transparency. Fans created hashtags in English like #JusticeForYuMenglong to evade Chinese censorship, ensuring the story trended outside of China even as it was buried within. The shadow of industry politics. Several entertainment insiders, speaking anonymously, suggest Yu's death cannot be separated from the harsh realities of the Chinese entertainment industry. Contracts are often exploitative, stars have little freedom, and public images are micromanaged by studios with deep political ties. Yu, known for his sensitive personality, may have been unable to navigate these pressures. Others whisper he had seen or heard something he wasn't meant to. One chilling post on an overseas forum read, "When someone dies too suddenly, too cleanly, and too quickly, it's rarely just bad luck." The fans who refuse to let go. Despite censorship, Yu Menglong's fans have become his fiercest defenders. They light candles outside his filming locations. They leave white flowers at makeshift shrines. They save deleted posts, screenshots, and images to cloud storage, determined to keep his memory intact. One fan wrote a letter that went viral. "You gave us love through your roles. We will give you justice through our voices." They can silence accounts, but not hearts. A death that changed everything. Yu Menglong's passing has already reshaped how fans, media, and even ordinary citizens see celebrity culture in China. His death is no longer just a private tragedy, it is a test of truth, censorship, and the lengths to which power will go to control narratives. And for millions who adored him, the pain is sharper because the questions remain unanswered. Was it really an accident? Or was Menglong silenced by forces greater than himself? The truth may never be fully revealed. But his legacy lives on. In every petition, every candlelit vigil, every memory of the gentle man with the soft smile who left too soon.